Good evening and Jai Hind. Warm greetings to all our educators present here with us today. It is with great pride, joy, and a sense of purpose that we all welcome you to the AGF Educators Fellowship 2026 Batch 3, which is an initiative powered by a non-global foundation. We all know that every profession has a pinnacle that we all aspire for, whether it is sports, whether it is an MBBS doctorate or engineering, IITians or MBAs. But when we look at education, we don't find any space or a pinnacle that we could aspire for. A space where our educators would strive to grow, evolve, and be recognized for the excellence. So in this field of education, such platforms for collective growth, reflection, and recognition are often limited, or I would say they exist to none. So that's why, with the AGF Educators Fellowship, we hope to create that very platform, a space where all our educators come together, learn, share, grow, reflect, and elevate one another, not just for themselves, but with each other, holding hands and growing together. Because education today is not just about imparting knowledge, not just about statistics or figures or numbers or data. It is about nurturing minds, shaping values, inspiring young individuals to grow into thoughtful and responsible citizens. And at the heart of all this transformative journey are the educators, you all, we all, individuals who influence not just the classroom, but the lives we shape them. So the AGF Educators Fellowship has been envisioned as a platform to elevate educators by bringing together passionate educators like you who are committed to continue learning, growing, reflecting, and sharing their thoughts. So, through this fellowship, we aim to nurture a vibrant community where educators exchange ideas, explore more perspectives, and significantly try to strengthen their role as the facilitators of meaningful learning. So, while you begin your journey here today with us all, let us join together and give you a loud, loud applause for taking this next step of growth of this journey where we are all going to grow together. So, this is for you all, right? Now, this is 1 month program. We all know 20 hours. And over these coming weeks, the fellowship will be offering opportunities to engage with diverse experts, people, diverse topics would be shared so that we can reflect on those practices and explore ways to bring greater awareness, empathy, innovation into our learning environment. More importantly, this fellowship will not just be about sessions or discussions, it is about building that community of educators who inspire each other. And as we have discussed during our conversations, during the interactions we had, the same things in detail we are going to talk about today. So, today is we are embarking on batch 3 journey. We have already completed 2. Batch 1 with 40 educators and batch 2 with 80. And again, batch 3 with 80 more. So can we have the slide PPT so that we can get going with the information related to the fellowship? And it's very important that before we do anything, it's important to know the organization with which we are getting associated. So this is AGF Educators Fellowship by Anon Global Foundation. And this is going to be 20 hours comprehensive training program starting today, that is March 16th, 2026. So moving forward, let's know more about Anon and what it really promotes, what it talks about, can we have the next slide, please? So about Anon is we work towards well-being with a strong focus on mental and emotional well-being and cultivating 21st century life skills and competencies amongst our young people in the community so that we are moving towards an empowered nation or a global citizenship. So Team Anon has conducted more than 1,400 sessions, and the milestones we will be looking at in the coming slides. We have successfully completed 30 batches of internships, which many of the educators must be knowing that we are doing with students, 8th grade onwards. If you are not aware, then you can always encourage your students from grade 8 onwards, even professionals, college, PG, undergraduates, all are a part of it, or all are eligible to participate in it. We are connected with more than 250 schools and colleges all across the country. Now, knowing more about it, next slide, if we go towards it, what is the vision and mission of Anon? Anon envisions to promote and enable wellness and living standards so that we all have welfare in our society. We all are empowered. And we endeavor to work as a catalyst in bringing holistic health solutions for sustainable livelihoods. We work more mainly towards children, adolescents, youth, teachers, parents, all alike. Because we believe a child does not grow in isolation. This is a tripolar work where we have to work together, not only with educators and parents, along with the students themselves. So apart from vision and mission, let's go and to the next slide. What all are the milestones that we have done? Anon was created in 2019, just before COVID had started. And trust me, even while during COVID, God has been so kind that we went ahead and did online sessions and did a lot of internships, and we were very well received. And that's how we expanded our reach more from NCR to across the country. So we have taken more than 1,400 sessions in these 6 years. Students trained a large number, 260,000 plus. Teachers, more than 12,000. Parents, 14,000. Internship batches, it's 30. And educators fellowship, we have completed 2. And this is the 3rd starting. This team is led by Dr. Aarti Girdhar, who is the founder and president, and the energy behind, or the vision behind, Anon Global Foundation. You would be meeting and listening to her more frequently while she comes with her big smile. I think she would like to say something here too.
Thank you so much, Shamikruti ma'am. So my team is the one who is all the time encouraging me to do some more, so to do creative. And let me tell you, teachers, we all are philanthropic here. We want to help the society. We want to make a change. Shami ma'am has a 20-year plus experience as an educator. I also have a 20 plus years of experience in the different schools. And as a result, we know which is the weak area that we have to develop, and that is life skills. So, teachers, with this vision of empowering everyone, be it a teacher, be it a student, be it a parent, we need to work on life skills. Making understand in inside world and outside world is very important, and that too with this ever changing world around where technology is empowering itself, we need to develop ourselves. I'm very happy to share that 8 of our returning teachers who were in batch 1 and batch 2, now again they are in batch 3. Let me name them. So Archana Sharma ma'am, Priyanka Sharma ma'am, uh, Shweta Gorala ma'am, Bini Diwan ma'am, Bushra Rezvi ma'am, Jyotika Raizada ma'am, Divya Thakkar ma'am, and Renu Rohagi ma'am. So these are the teachers when they say that they want dil mange more. That inspire us ki yes, we have to work on different areas to make a difference in the field of education. Teachers will be doing lot of activities, we'll be discussing lot of case studies that you might have never heard about. We will be inviting those experts with whom we feel that that energy is connecting, they can make a difference in the field of education. That is why, believe me, we have interviewed more than 80 experts, and then we identified for batch 1 few experts. Batch 2 के experts और better थे, and I believe this batch 3 experts are amazing. God is great to help us to identify these people who can make a difference in the field of education. So all the best. Thank you very much. Again, I am coming back with few more things and question answers in the end with you. Yeah, over to Shami ma'am.
Thank you very much. So, when we say Dr. Aarti Girdhar, let me tell a little bit about her. Apart from being the founder and president, she is also a philanthropist, member, and of advisory and implementation committee for the University of Extension and Field Outreach at NSUT. She's been the recipient of many awards, so I'm not going to name. There are so many. She's conducted workshops in more than 250 schools, colleges, and corporates all across the country. Well, myself, Shami Pruthi, I'm serving as the vice president at this organization. It's my great privilege to be doing so. And being very fond of the ancient wisdom, specifically in our own country, try to blend that with the modern sciences to carry forward all these sessions that we do. Why AGLF, AGF fellowship? What is the advantage? Why should you do it? Well, first, it is flexible and offers accessible learning. These are tailored skills and expertise in key areas, the experts that we will be bringing in, the mentorship from industry leaders, platform to express and share insights. Our educators sometimes don't get that platform where they can learn from each other and have an open that platform where they can come and talk. So this is where you get that invaluable networking with passionate educators. They will be recognized for their excellence. This is where somewhere we as a country have, I would not say failed, but not recognized our educators to the extent that they should be. So we would love to recognize the excellence in you all. Holistic and comprehensive personal growth, empowered to lead change. There are other steps that can also, just like our ECLF for interns, you can also have a ladder for climbing up to the leadership, which we will be talking about in the coming slides. So apart from this advantage, next slide, Pratham. Um, our AGF Educators Fellowship Batch 3, we said we have 10 topics and 10 experts. So let me introduce you to the different experts that we have. Alexandra McCary, she's the founder of Always Meaningful Education, and she will be talking about topics which are related to neuroscience. This time we have chosen two topics on neuroscience, knowing more about our brain and how we can utilize it for our students' best focus and learning abilities and expanding them. We have Dr. Shivani Khitan. We have Prasad Sawant for AI. I think many of us would be wanting to know how to incorporate AI. Then Ashwin Mushran, he's TEDx speaker and a film actor. Then we have Dr. Pratima Srivastava. She's the principal of one of the schools, and so on. So let me explain, take them individually to each slide, and let's have a look of what we have. Next slide, please. The first session will be on 20th of March. This will be shared with you. So the timelines, the dates, and everything is going to be shared right after this orientation in the group so that you know which days are engaged. The topic that Alexandra is taking with us is neuroscience informed teaching. This is session 1. I'm sure you all would love, because she has been into neuroscience for a long, long, long time. So going forward, the second session is by Dr. Shivani Khitan. She's the founder of Mudita by Shivani Khitan, and she's a behavioral and emotional specialist. We all educators have a lot of emotions going in and out while we are teaching. और हमारा जो वर्ल्ड है ना वो अपसाइड डाउन, हमारा भी एनवायरनमेंट हिल जाता है भाई. वी ऑल्सो ऑल नीड someone to help us give that regulator button. So here comes Dr. Shivani to help us regulate our inner world, which will be on 21st March, 7 to 9 p.m. again. Session 3, next slide, is by Prasad Sawant. And as we said, AI last time bhi hamara bahut hot topic tha. When we did AI and Alpesh did the other sessions afterwards, All the educators kept wanting ek baar aur, and I think we ended up having so many sessions. So I think this is another session that you would all love. It is on 27th March, 7 to 9 p.m. He is the ex co-founder at Let's Upgrade and section leader at Stanford CIP, AI consultant. So session 4, next slide, is on the 28th of March by Dr. Pratima Srivastava. She's the principal of Auden Public School, Bangalore. होमवर्क रीइमेजिन बड़ा बोरिंग हो जाता है, बच्चे कई बार कहते हैं करना ही नहीं है, तो चलो कुछ डिफरेंट करें, कुछ नया करें. हाउ वी कैन रीइमेजिन इट. This session will be from 6 to 8 p.m. Just 1 or 2 odd timings will be changed because of the availability of the expert. Maximum are 7 to 9. Next session, session 5, is, I'm sure you would love it. बॉलीवुड से किसको प्यार नहीं है. सो पर हम अपना सिग्नेचर स्टाइल कैसे बनाए एजुकेशन में. लाइक जस्ट लाइक शाहरुख का क्या था, किरण. सो उसका भी ये सिग्नेचर स्टाइल था, तो हमारा भी सिग्नेचर स्टाइल होना चाहिए. Who else than Ashwin Mushran? He's a TEDx speaker, film actor, Netflix voice actor, and communication coach. He is on Spotify. I think he has done some roles on uh, I forgot, a very good series that he has been doing. I'll come back to it when I remember it. सो 3 अप्रैल के बाद हम चलते हैं 4 अप्रैल को नेक्स्ट सेशन पे. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड पे सेशन 6 है, स्टोरी टेलिंग. अब कुछ एजुकेटर्स कहेंगे वो तो छोटे बच्चों का काम है. नहीं, स्टोरी टेलिंग कैन बी अ टीचिंग सुपर पावर, even for middle school, even for high school, because at heart we all are children and we all connect very well with stories. So how we can make it our superpower in our classrooms by Vineet KK and Panchi sir, founder Jai Hind Project and World of Mouth Media. सो सेशन 6 के बाद में सेशन 10 हमारा आता है 10 अप्रैल. सेशन 8, 7 ऑन 10th अप्रैल, अगेन 7 to 9, रीडिजाइनिंग पेरेंट टीचर कॉन्वर्सेशंस. हम में से बहुत एडुकेटर्स कई बार थोड़ा सा कुछ फसी पेरेंट आ जाएं, बहुत कई बार समझ में नहीं आता हाउ वी शुड रीड टॉक और हाउ वी शुड हैंडल सच पेरेंट्स. सो शी इज एन एक्सपर्ट. She's a child and family counselor, Sakshi Singlaji, parenting and relationship repair coach. She will help us redesign our conversations so that they are healthier and we all grow together happily. Session 8 क्या है? Session 8 is on 11th April. Again, we go back to neuroscience. The neural integrity blueprint. And trust me, both our neuroscience experts have written a lot of books, which we will be sharing with you. Bhavna M. Kapoor, ma'am, also is an author and behavioral integrity specialist. Her topic is the neural integrity blueprint, empowering developing mind from play to purpose. जल्दी से अगले सेशन पे चलते हैं ताकि आपकी बड़ी एक्साइटमेंट होगी. और क्या आना है, यहाँ पर हैं अनीस कात्रे जी, लाइफ कोच एंड एडुकेटर. शी हैज बीन विद Doon School, Dehradun, and trust me, when you will meet her, you will find that the kind of knowledge that she has, the way she delivers or she talks is just out of the world. Her topic is invisible curriculum, what we teach without saying. 17th April, 7 to 9 p.m. just watch for this spot. इसके साथ में हमारे पास है नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज, वेंसडेज विद टीम एंड ऑन. वी टॉक्ड अ लॉट अबाउट इट ड्यूरिंग स्क्रीनिंग. हमारे प्रेसिडेंट सिद्धांत प्रधान, ईसी प्रेसिडेंट, एंड अल्पेश सक्सेना वाइस प्रेसिडेंट, एंड ऑफ कोर्स डॉक्टर आरती एंड आई. We will all be having an open platform with you on every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Here, as we said during screening, आपको हर सेशन में minimum 105 minutes attend करने हैं to complete the eligibility. When you come for Wednesdays with Team and On, the timelines that you spend here will also be added. And so in case there is any kind of discrepancy in the previous session that you attended, this can be added on to that session and you can complete your timelines. I'm sure you will all enjoy because this is where we come to clear doubts, help each other grow. So this Wednesday, we will be meeting. Though there will be no topic to discuss, this will be an open platform where we do networking, we meet each other.
Good evening and a very warm welcome, all the educators from the different schools of Pan India. And my name is Alpesh Saxena, as Shema was already introduced. I'm currently serving as the EC Vice President at Anand Global Foundation. And in this fellowship, my primary role is going to help facilitate the smooth coordination between all the guest speakers and the core team of Anon, so that all the sessions run smoothly and seamlessly. And apart from that, as ma'am has already told you that we are going to have many of the enrichment sessions in between, that is on Wednesdays with Team and on. So one of them is going to be there on the topic of AI, which is my personal favorite, and in which we'll be exploring about the various tools, application, portals, and the various initiatives which have been started and have been delivered by the government of India. And I hope that you will not be aware of those platforms. So we'll be making you well aware, so that not only you can go ahead and further uh, enlighten your students and your student community also in and across all the classrooms wherever you visit. And in addition to that, we are going to have some other enrichment session, which is going to be there on the platform LinkedIn, where we'll be talking and discussing about the various strategies with which you can maximize your presence to have a greater impact in the outer world and to have greater visibility in your own educator community across the entire world. And so that with this, I am truly excited to be the part of this learning marathon with you all, and hoping that looking forward to this enrichment journey. And thank you so much, each and every educators who have shown their willingness and the enthusiasm to be the part of this particular fellowship program. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And we'll try our best. Rest be assured, if you are putting your 1x level or 2x level of energy, we are going to make it and multiply it by 10x from our side. That is our reassurance. Thank you so much.
तो ये तो था हमारे बच्चे, हमारे क्या क्या इनिशिएटिव्स हैं, एडवांटेज क्या है. लेट्स गो बैक टू द पीडीएफ पीपीटी नाउ. Some growth initiatives apart from your fellowship, apart from your sessions. आप और भी कहाँ कहाँ participate कर सकते हो. These are not mandatory, but of course, when we talk about edge, all these things add an edge to what we are doing. Our first thing is Project Uchai. It is a project where we bring together our children from privileged families to the less privileged ones. It has a two-way effect. For the privileged one, it helps us all recognize how blessed we are. And for the less privileged, it is an opportunity. We try to bring in some opportunities, some information that our young people can bring in through workshops like hygiene, food, well-being, or figuring out your own, potentials. It depends from time to time what they are going to do. So you could be a part of it. You could also accompany on any of the Project Uchai programs, or we could have this thing contribute to our society in other ways beyond teaching. And the second thing is Anonithan Fitness for Life Challenges. And in the coming slide, we'll be showing you what it is all about. So every month we are having challenges where we do fitness things at home, the comfort of our home, and we will be doing YouTube, trainings that will be opportunity available for you also. So you can focus on your fitness along with us at the comfort of your own home. We will be having wellness sessions. There will be educators chronicles. Just like chronicles say, these are stories of growth. And that also we will be sharing how our previous educators have shared their stories while they were in Anon, and how they moved from point one to point two. So these are certain growth initiatives. Moving next, where else we could deep dive in, as we talked about Project Uchai. You can see our young people. We also go, but we have put up pictures where our young children, our interns have gone in this red t-shirt. They go and do sessions at different places, sometimes Women's Day, sometimes Mother's Day with old age homes. A lot of things they are doing. And trust me, makes our heart fill with pride that these are the children who are not getting occupied in reels, in things that these other young people are doing, but doing something meaningful. So going forward, this is Project Uchai, bi-monthly Anonathan challenges. So you can see different trainers, one of them being Dr. Aarti Girdhar too. She's a fitness freak. वो तो सबको फिटनेस सिखा के ही रहेंगी. मेरे को भी उन्होंने मैराथन करा करा के खूब सारे मेडल्स दिला दिए हैं. तो ये हम आप सबको भी फिटनेस के रास्ते पे ले जाएंगी, apart from other trainers. So look out for these YouTube trainings. Now, the next talk thing that we talked about, educators chronicles. You've seen all these educators, they've shared their stories, and then they get certificates like this, that on the right hand side, and this, the ones who get People's Jury Award, or when you share it on your social media platform, the highest number of likes or whatever the criteria people choose, they get this kind of sash and a certificate. You could also be a part of it. Now, going forward, apart from this, let us see. हमने बात की, हम केवल इंटर्न्स तक नहीं, हम उनको आगे लेटर भी प्रोवाइड करना चाहते हैं ताकि वो लीडरशिप में भी ग्रो करें. एंड सो व्हाई नॉट आवर एजुकेटर्स ऑल्सो? So this Edu Edge is a program that is for 18-month leadership journey for our educators. Once you complete this, you can join Edu Edge, which would be that you are connected with us for 18 months. So you would be a part of any fellowship automatically without contributing to any of it. I mean, you will not have to pay for it again if you join Edu Edge. You also get opportunities for public speaking. We have something called Anon Talks, जहाँ पर, as you seen, TEDx platform, same way हमारा एक Anon Talks का platform है. You can record your talks, you can do that, and we put them on our own channel. You do webinars, just like our guests would be doing in this fellowship. You can host your own. You can do podcast. Our पहले की जो हमारी EduEdge की जो 4 teachers who have already joined it, they have already recorded their podcast and will be sharing a glimpse of it in the coming slides. So you could do that. You could either be the guest, you could be the host. So any kind of role you could do. You could be part of the panel discussions. And one such panel discussion is happening on the 25th of April. That is an in-person event where we will be felicitating you. So when you come there for felicitation, then you would be seeing those EduEdge teachers doing that panel discussion. More of it we will be talking about little later. You can host sessions for some small closed cohorts. For example, you want to host a session or have a talk on anything, you can bring in your 10 friends. We will arrange the setup for you, and you can have a webinar, you can have a session for them and explain with the PPT, and we will help you with the technicalities and everything. Then you could start or you could grow your own YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Spotify, or any other social media channel. Our tech team will help you develop the content and the technicalities that are required. There will be collaborative learning projects, how to develop teaching learning methods or aids from waste. You could do live reporting, news bulletin. You could be jury for the internship events and many more. The page is small, so we could just fit in these things only. So there's a plethora of opportunities that you could make use of just by joining EduEdge after you complete it. Going on to the next slide for the EduEdge. So meet our first 4 EduEdge educators. सबसे पहले तो let's clap for them because they have gone on the next step of the journey for leadership. And let me proudly announce the names. Archana Sharma ma'am, St. Thomas, Indirapuram, again from the same school. Priyanka Sharma ma'am, Shweta Gairola ma'am, all 3 from St. Thomas, Indirapuram. And Bini Diwan ma'am from Hari Vidya Bhavan Senior Secondary School, Sangam Vihar. Yes. So you can see the pictures of podcasts being recorded. Where can you find these podcasts? These are on Spotify, and the channel on Spotify is Anon Streams. Okay, तो ये तो था कि हम कर क्या रहे हैं और आगे क्या क्या steps forward available हैं. अब बात आती है certifications की. when I complete my 20 hours, the 10 sessions and some enrichment sessions. So, सबसे पहले, this is something that we all make note of it very carefully. We are repeating it also. Every session is for 2 hours. Minimum, you have to attend 105 minutes for each session to let that session be counted. यानी कि अगर मैंने 10 सेशन के पूरे अटेंड किए तो आई एम गेटिंग द सर्टिफिकेट मेंशनिंग 20-hour training completed. If I do 9, it will be saying 18 hours, and likewise for any number of sessions that you attend. Minimum eligibility for completion would be 10 hours. Below that, it is not deemed to be complete. Now, when we say 105 minutes, as today also we are, the Zoom allows us this facility, it gives us कि आपने कितना time particular participant ने किया. We will be sharing that Excel sheet after every session so that you can know whether the timeline was completed or not, whether you have completed those 2 hours, that session or not, right? Any question, please feel free to ask. So certification will be based on the number of hours, the sessions that we complete, right? After that, there are going to be 3 categories for certification. O is for outstanding, which means there is going to be an award and a framed certificate. Second category is A, which is committed, where we get the framed certificate. And B category is completion, where we get a certificate. So how do we figure out how proactive we are, how engaged we are, how much in network, how much we bring to the table during the different sessions? So this all would be taken care of while the certification. And of course, trust me, your own peers come up and there are a lot of nominations and all these things happening. We are not just doing it on any biased way. You yourself will get to know कि मेरा कितना कहाँ पे है. I stand up. So let's go further. Apart from this completion certificate, what else is in store? There will be Educator of the Fellowship Award also. Now, this is our batch 1, where Revati ma'am was declared the Educator of the Fellowship. Batch 2, we haven't declared yet. This is a surprise. It will be announced during the event, in-person event. So aim for it. And this is a great certificate also that is being given for this Educator of the Fellowship. और इसके अलावा क्या है? Let's go further and figure out. So some surprises that will come to you from time to time. Now let's see. कौन से schools हैं, कहाँ से हैं? St. Thomas Loney, has taken again the, accelerated the speed by having 35 educators from one single school. Can we have, please, a big applause for the school? This means the leadership and the educators, they are very visionary. They think about growing, elevating, not thinking 20 घंटे कहाँ से निकलेंगे, कैसे निकलेंगे, अरे why should I do this? They have that vision of growing, and which is really wonderful feeling. Dwarka International School, Dwarka has 10 educators. St. Thomas School, Indirapuram, 7, Kothari, 4. And then we have from Gyan Mandir, Indraprastha Global School, Lieutenant Atul Kataria Memorial School, Gurugram, Maxford International School, Pritampura, Academic Heights World School, Pritampura again, Brahmdat Bluebells Public School, Gurugram, Police Public School, Faridabad, Gitanjali High School, Hyderabad, Holy Child Public School, Neemrana, K.R. Mangalam World School, Vikaspuri, MM Public School, Asand, Haryana, Summerfield School, Gurugram, St. John's School, Greater Noida. Educators, don't you think this is a platform where you're going to network with so many different schools? And when the feedbacks are coming, when the perspectives and the teachings are being shared, तो कितनी सारी learning होने वाली है, कितनी growth होने वाली है. I'm already very excited. So अब ये तो रहा different educators. Now educators from different streams, different wings of the school. So generally it is the mainstream teachers, those who generally think of going ahead and elevating. But next slide, please. This time we have educators from different streams, whether it is special educators from psychology wing, PGT, TGT, PRT, early years. And in the PRT and early years, a lot of educators have been are from the sports area, sports department, from arts, from music and dance. So we are so very happy that it is going to be a holistic growth for everyone. So going to the next slide, let's so this will be shared so you can know who are your batchmates from PGT and TGT and psychology. Moving forward, next slide. From PRT and early years, these are the educators who are with us. Going on to the next slide. Now, this is going to be our venue where we meet on 25th April 2026, a Saturday, for an in-person event, a non-उत्सव, that's our annual event, जहाँ पर हम खूब सारी felicitations करते हैं. Or we are very proud to say this time we are going to felicitate two batches of our educators, 80 पिछले batch की और 80 अभी, maybe more, we are still counting, and a lot of our interns too. So the details of the program will be shared, some by Dr. Aarti Girdhar, and all further details in great depth we will be sharing towards while we reach towards the event. So over to you, Dr. Aarti Girdhar.
Uh, Dear teachers, Anon Utsav, it's a grand event. Earlier also we have done this event in different venues of the school, and we are very happy that the schools where we have been conducting session for the past few years, they are giving us their venue at no cost. And this is something I feel so grateful that the school, the principal, the leaders, they are happy to collaborate in this way also. So over here you could see we have done this Anon Utsav at one of the auditorium of Apparel House Auditorium, and then OP Jindal Theatre we have done our Anon Utsav. Moving next. And these are few other events that we have done. We have done interns meet before this fellowship. We used to do every 6 months of internship with the student, and then we do these award ceremony for them. So Mahavir School is was one of the venue. Then Indus Valley School is again one of the venue. Then we have Academic Height, again one of the venue. So these are the schools that are where we do these sessions, and we do internships, and then definitely they help us to grow in this way also. So moving further, over to you, ma'am.
So the AGF Educators Fellowship hopes to become that aspirational space जहाँ से हमने शुरू किया था, that pinnacle, that not which is not a rank, a title, some marks, or a diploma or a degree, but it is a journey towards our mastery, our inner strength, our purpose. वो एस्पिरेशन, जैसे ओलंपिक्स खेलते हैं तो स्पोर्ट्स पीपल दे लुक टुवर्ड्स, आई वांट टू विन दैट ओलंपिक टाइटल. फॉर एग्जांपल, आई वांट टू बी अ डॉक्टर, आई वुड लुक एट एम्स, आई वुड, if I want to be an engineer, I would like to look at IIT. But when we talk about education, what? There is no name that we have, that we can look at and say, I want to reach there. So AGF Educators Fellowship aims to become that aspirational space for all the educators, that, oh, I did a fellowship there, I want to do there, I was committed. And then the kind of mastery, the kind of aspiration it brings, we hope to be that. And with your support, we are very sure that we will be reaching there. So thank you very much again for placing your trust in Anon and continuing this journey with us. We promise you that we will fulfill all your, that trust that you have placed in us, and we will try to do our level best to make it a wonderful journey for you.